Hey guys, it's SterlingW and it is 100 degrees out there, but it's 72 degrees in here. This is pretty awesome. I just got myself this DeLonghi portable air conditioner. It's actually on wheels and I'm basically renting a room. So basically I can't exactly install anything in the room. So this is the perfect thing because it takes all the hot air and expels it out the window, which is pretty cool. It comes with all the hardware you need, and this thing took me what, 15 minutes to set up. So I thought it was pretty cool. It got shipped to me and I basically took it apart, unboxed it, and set up in about 15 minutes. It's really nice. It also cooled down the room in about close to 5 minutes or so, and cool air started pumping out here almost like about a minute after it turned on. So it's very, very useful in terms of what it could do. It comes with a remote that basically does timer settings as well as fan speeds, airflow, mode settings, all that fun stuff. And you could do it all from the remote, and of course you have to look at that little LED screen so that you can see what's happening. But overall, pretty useful. And of course, on the control panel you can actually do similar stuff too, but the remote actually has like the timer settings, which is more important. Anyways, like I said before, this is a pretty awesome unit. I think this is a very awesome buy if you're gonna get a something that's where you're renting and you can't really modify the room or anywhere else like that. It took literally 15 minutes to set up, and if you take a look at the back, the heat actually exits out the window, which is nice, and there's the back filter there too. So the back it sucks all the air from the back, filters it, then sends it out 45 degrees into the room, which is nice, and all the hot air goes out. Now here's the unboxing section, which is pretty cool if you're interested in the unboxing part. As you can see, this cover of the box slides up, and let me put that aside. It's pretty well compact in terms of what it has and how they shipped it, and it's pretty well shipped and pretty well packaged. So let's take a look at what it comes with. It actually comes with the main AC unit, as well as all the couplers and stuff to get to the exhaust port, and of course some foam insulation for window, as well as some tubing and other stuff. Overall, it's pretty cool. I like how the window adapter is actually so thin, so that you can use it in different types of windows. And if you can see on the unit, there's actually 2 ports. These are actually meant for the dehumidifier, and you basically put that cable or tube here in case you need to either drain it or something if you're going to store this unit. There's also the exhaust heat port, but yeah, it's mainly for if you want to drain it, you basically take off that lower port so you can drain it before storing this thing, because there's water that accumulates into that internal I think reservoir that it has. It also comes with a storage bag as well as a cover, so when you put this in away during times you don't need it, you could also just put it away and cover it so no dust goes in. Instruction manual and stuff, of course. But this thing actually comes with a heat pump, dehumidifier, as well as AC, so there's multi-function to this thing. And here's the exhaust tube. It's actually like a 6 or 7 inch tube. It's actually pretty big, so it's so there's a lot of volume of air going out. So like I said before, it does heat, cooling, as well as dehumidifying, which is nice. It also does a regular fan, so if you just want to save a lot of energy, just use the fan, it's fine. There's also eco mode as well. So setting up is pretty easy. You just screw on this the couplers onto that tube and lock it onto the back of it for the exhaust, and then the other side goes out the window. Now to set up the window is a little different. You basically have to put the coupler onto the other end, and I like how the window adapter is so narrow. It's barely like 3 inches or so, so all you need is like a little slit. So there's a little tab where you actually put the spacing in terms of how the length of your window opening. And for me, it's basically a sliding window like this, so I don't have very many options. Like I said, I can't really put a box sized AC unit on mine because it really wouldn't fit, to be honest. Not to mention, it keeps my area very, I keep the window closed pretty much all the way. I did put some insulation or foam insulation that came with, so it's a nice tight snug fit. Look how thin that is. That's actually pretty awesome in terms of fit. Now of course you have to get a wall plug that's close to a window. Another thing before you turn this thing on is to make sure all those ports in the back are closed. I mean like the drain ports and plugs, so that normally they're closed anyways, but check those 2 drain plugs to make sure they're nice and tight, and you can turn it on and stuff. So the good thing about this is it's on wheels, and that you can move this around. The top airflow does not there's no fins or anything to adjust, so they only shoot at like a 45 degrees up to the air. But you can actually move this to other rooms as long as you have like power and a window to exhaust the hot air out. On the main control panel, you can control like the temperature. You can also control the heat and cooling and other thermostat settings on this thing. But you could change the mode to heat. This is off mode, and if you change it again, you could switch it back to dehumidifying as well as AC mode or fan. So right now this is with that little asterisk, it's basically AC, this dehumidifying, this fan, then that's heat again. So it just cycles through those other ones. You can also control it through the remote control, which is pretty cool. It comes with the AAA batteries, and overall the buttons are nice and big so that it's easy to see as well as easy to control, and it's very tactile as well. So let's turn this thing on, and basically we hit that big clock button, right? It changes the amount of timer, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hours, or 8 hours, or even 12 hours. You can set that to run for about that time, and then it'll auto turn off afterwards. But also eco mode, if you want to press the eco mode so that it's automatic. You can also change the fan speeds too, on this controls. But of course, the fan, like I said before, it only goes 45 degrees, so you could actually move this and tilt it. Anyways, guys, this is SterlingW. I hope this review was helpful to you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Anyways, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button for the SterlingW channel. I do a lot of Costco runs, price checking, as well as new product finds. Anyways, there's also a lot of long-term reviews and updates, as well as other fun current reviews and stuff, as well as DIYs and how-to videos. So check out the channel and have fun. See you next time. Bye.